All right, aloha everyone. Let's first of all start off by connecting with our breath. It kind of went off once again, but it allows us to figure out what works and what doesn't. And the breath work really keeps me grounded stepping into these readings. It's been emotional. The moon's in Pisces, and there's a lot of death. I feel like it's just something that needs to be talked about and also celebrated, these transitions for people. Because if we can celebrate life, like, why can't we celebrate death? You know? So let's tap in, first of all, picturing our light going down our spine as we feel our core, our stomach, letting our core rise, not our chest. We're going to release with the mu in honor of the people of Mu, the Menehune, the star beings, the people of Atlantis, Lumeria, our higher state of consciousness, really honoring them for the paths that they cleared for us and the roadblocks that was set in place for us as well. Here we go. Awakening the dormant spaces within the mind, allowing the blood to flow into spaces that haven't been for a very long time. Acknowledging the divine within and that surrounds us, tapping into that internal medicine, making sure we maintain our vibration, our frequency. Here we go. I'm still in my energy of calling in a sacred space for me to work from so I can properly deliver this messages. I just feel like, things would run so much more smoothly if I manage my time properly and be open to having this sacred space for my works. Creating that sacred altar. So earlier I was talking about Ogun. I was talking about the last shogun of Japan, and I also was talking about Ogun. And I totally forgot that I had this box on the floor, and while I was researching him, while the ambulance was pulling up and all that, I saw this box. And of course, the lightning bolt is going to remind me of Ogun. I haven't yet looked up the word deco, and I'm going to definitely do that later. But after I got off with you all, I was telling my boyfriend about my readings, and the thunder came. And it was still a little bit too early in the day to see lightning, but I knew he was there. And I know he heard me calling upon him. So it's really about focusing the things that you want to manifest, focusing your spiritual energies upon them. What's on your mind may soon fall right into your lap. And I was calling upon them for the rescue, to clear out the obstacles in the way, to bring justice to those lives lost in an unjust way, to bring justice for those individuals that are still living with us today, that are in cages, that aren't able to speak their truth, and they're coming in to rescue you and coming in to set you free. Well, I was okay. Lamaku wanted to come right out, and that is so beautiful because one of my sons messaged me today, and he sent me a picture of a kukui nut lei. And a lei represents love, represents healing, prosperity, purification. I'm definitely gonna read this book from the book, but so Ogun showed up, and I just feel a lot of justice is being restored. And I can't really remember where I was going with that, but let's just carry on. Lamaku. I don't know if anybody else has been like burping. Not really burping, but just like, it's not even burping. It's like that stage right before a burp, like just air bubbles. Like, oh, and that just gave me the vibe of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when they're drinking that fizzy drink. And it's like we all, whatever we're putting into our body, make sure we're speaking life into our water, into our coffee, even. Not shunning coffee as well, and learning about the spiritual and physical benefits of these things that we choose to partake in, so we can really honor its benefits rather than the curses that was placed upon these natural plant medicines. Look at that you gives me horseshoe vibes. So that's the number 3. I'm seeing partnerships. I'm seeing community. That's what I was listening to. Okay. But wait, let me say this first. So there's strength in numbers as well. So making sure you're calling upon all your ancestors, also embodying all these aspects. But really gathering with your people, with your fellow light workers, there's a need for strength in numbers right now because the system is collapsing. The schooling system, the medical system. And I feel like it's going to collapse in a very beautiful way. That, there won't be so much tragedy or loss. And I'm not, I'm not going to overanalyze who, what, when, where, why, and how. Like, I know the why, actually. I'm just not going to overanalyze it. Oh, look at that in those 3 as well. So number 3, that gives me the vibes of the Empress, the birth of a new cycle. Gives me the vibes of the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, separation, sadness. That shifts into celebrations, the 3 of Cups. I'm seeing celebrating the release of the sadness, celebrating, honoring the sadness, knowing that whatever you were separated from, it's going to bring in this birth of a whole new cycle with things that you're actually in alignment with rather than things that you were settling for. I'm also seeing the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, being open to receiving help. And the 3 of Wands, expansion, expanding the things that you're passionate about, going on this journey, taking action. So let's read Lamaku. The chant for this card is Lamaku Okana'awau, the torch of wisdom. Lamaku symbolizes the joy. Oh my God, mahalo Ogun, mahalo Pele, mahalo, mahalo, mahalo Ganesh, mahalo all of them. This is giving me Moses vibes as well, and I actually been seeing the parted seas for a while. It's like, being called. Ooh, that's okay. It's taking me back to what I have to tell you. So, just the parted seas. It's like you're being called for this mission and you're trusting and you're ready to take action regardless of the obstacles. It's like Moses didn't know that God was going to make a way. No, he knew, actually. He trusted. He just didn't know how, but he trusted and he followed the voice. And the seas were parted. Yeah, and he took the people to safety. So beautiful. So beautiful. But every time I see the parted seas, I see women. I see women this time. The shift in power, the shift in letting the creators be in charge this time, letting the ones that are nurturing. But for the women, we really have to be in balance with our masculine energy as well, and knowing that we need them by our side and allowing them to step in their power as well and play their part. So, the never-ending story. While I was scrolling through YouTube looking at, what video I was going to watch, the never-ending story was in the suggested area, and it was free. So if you want to check that out, right on, free with ads. But I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not watching this whole movie. I'm going to fast forward it. And it took me to like 40 minutes in, and she was in the swamp of sadness. And it's like, while she was being devoured by this swamp, she was sinking in like sinking sand. Sorry if you heard me say what. I'm like looking at my son like, dude, what, man? He's just watching me. He probably just loves his mama so much. He's probably just loving his mama so much. But I love him too. But let's get back to it. So sinking down beneath, getting devoured by the sinking sand. And at the very last minute, while her head, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. I haven't watched that movie since I was a child. And the part that I was on, I couldn't tell. Okay, so don't judge me. I just take what spirit needs me to see and I run with it. So she's, what's his name? Falcor? Fuck, I don't even remember his name. I'm pretty sure it's Falcor. But he comes in, he swoops in at the very last minute and saves her. And I feel like that's how it's... I'm hoping it's not going to be like that, but I'm thinking that's how it's going to be. Someone's on their last breaths. Their last kicks, would you say it? Just within love. And it's like someone could have been trapped in the swamp of sadness, especially in this fucking Pisces moon, especially when we've been doing the inner child healings, and it's like the last kicks, the last pushes I'm even seeing. But it also gave me, once again, the Lady of the Lake vibes, King Arthur. It's like you have this mission and you can choose to roll over and fucking die. Look at that, 13, the death card. But through that is coming this rebirth of something brand new. Because you have no choice but to win. All the things that you've been through, it's your winning season. But you just gotta believe. In order to see it, you gotta believe. Hold your fucking torch. Stand strong. Let's read it. Lamaku encourages you. Oh, wait, hora. Lamaku symbolizes the joy of victory over all obstacles that diminish the wisdom of enlightenment. Anything that keeps you from experiencing unlimited vision and well-being is an obstacle, including the desire for material gain or spiritual progress. Bray emphasizes the importance of balance regarding even spiritual practice. He said that when people are only spiritual, they become impractical. When they are only materialistic, they become weak, losing both health and wealth. Lamaku encourages you to celebrate the material world without clinging to it. Develop your spirituality without losing touch with the physical and natural worlds. This will facilitate a state of being that allows your inner light, or kukui, to flow through your pu'uvai, heart, transforming personal, biological, emotional, and mental energies into universal love. This love energy manifests in a life of service guided by true spiritual vision, prophetic speech, speech and healing power. Become awakened and fully conscious by paying close attention to all things, ideas, or persons that seem to pull you off balance or trap you into extreme negative or positive emotional states. Approach all obstacles with an open arm and you shall surely be victorious. So yes, being grateful for the obstacles, because it's what it's meant to do is allow you to clear your eyes. I'm also seeing the cries as wiping out all that stagnant energy, wiping out all that blurred vision. But so your kukui is your inner light. Let's tap in. Let's get to angels and ancestors and move on to the creativity oracle and the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana. I appreciate you all for being here every time. Okay. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Be brave and honest. So not feeling like you have to prove yourself, prove your light to others, but also use your masculine energy to be brave and honest. Think logically about your next move. So what is that? Let's move on to the creativity oracle. I feel like someone was possibly challenging your spirituality, maybe. Or maybe, something that was causing you to feel like you had to defend your position. And just know that the ancestors are doing so. So if you have to cry, cry, because they hear that. And that's why I allow myself to feel, even if it's just mourning the loss of someone I don't even know, because I'm just connected to everything and all things. And it creates space, There's nothing wrong with crying. Like, if you're okay with smiling and fucking laughing and sneezing and all these other natural occurrences, then we have to be okay with the cries and not feel like something's wrong. Because I really don't feel like anything's wrong. Like, I don't. Like, sure, we could be in a better space, but I'm still in the right state of mind to know that nothing's wrong and we're okay. And I also know to put in the works to manifest better, to manifest more stability, better surroundings, a healthy community, restoration upon Mama Earth. So it's all about that balance, because we need the rain. The rain's here right now. And a lot of people hate the rain too. Like, why is it raining? Or, I'm hoping it's sunny today. Whatever, whatever it is. And I honor the rain. I'm grateful for her. So maybe that's how you start, is just by honoring the rain. Dancing in the rain. Reflection, time to focus. We got this twice today. Time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right actions. So that's that right there, right? Overcoming the obstacles, victory over the obstacles that, what did it say? Challenge your... Oh, so with that fizzy drink, though, I feel it like letting us rise, allowing us to fly. It's like, how are we flying? Or how are we reaching this higher state of consciousness? Like, it's impossible. People are going to be looking at you like, whatever you're going to be manifesting, they're going to be like, how is that even possible? Like, humans don't fucking fly. I think that's where the let go of the need to be right card is there for. Like trying to prove, trying to teach a cat how to fucking fly. I don't know, shit. So Lamaku symbolizes the victory over all obstacles that diminish the wisdom of enlightenment. Oh, and that Zojoji gate I was talking about, I actually meant to mention that because of the number 3 that came up, it reminded me of the three, I don't know what they called it, but these 3 energies that stepping through that gate clears out, and it's anger, greed, and ignorance. And I feel like that's why there's going to have a shift in power, because people are tapping into nature and they're no longer feeling those vibes, you know? And it's like when you're in a place of power and you're running a country or, you know, trying to create a stable community, you have to be free from those sicknesses. Yeah, and disease occurs when the spirits are displeased. So make sure you're honoring them as well, because they like to diagnose certain things and, you know, talk to your doctor, but they do diagnose certain things because they can't make sense of the shit. So they try and name it something, try and prescribe you some bullshit on some shit they know nothing of, because they're thinking of science, but it's actually a lot of energy, spiritual. The Hawaiians believed that when someone was sick, there was something going on within the family, or if when you would get sick around certain people, you know, there's something going on. We even have this superstition, I guess you could call it. I don't even want to call it that because I believe it. That if you're not cooking from a pure heart or giving things with pure intentions, it could make the receiver of the gift sick. So it's really important when you're receiving gifts to cleanse them and to also receive them with an open heart. And learn to know when it's time to accept a gift and when it's not time. Nurture. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or pet. So somebody could be not doing that. I can't wait to step more into my being so I can just say what I need to say rather than, I don't know, I feel like I'm just so compassionate and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, especially when it comes to taking accountability. Ugh. And I would like to always say your person, but that just hurt my womb space doing that. So maybe someone's pregnant and they're really being called. I mean, I know we would want someone to nurture us like that, but I feel like you're just being called to nurture self. Being very gentle with self right now. I mean, for everyone, you know, even if it's the birth of a new cycle, the birth of these new experiences, new relationships, opportunities, really nurturing those energies as well. Giving it the right energies for it to prosper. Cooperation. So that flipped over on delay. So someone could be not wanting to cooperate. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone around you, but that's what's causing some sort of delay. I don't know if it's a delay in a partnership or career. Feel lighthearted and free while trusting that your unique way of doing things is the right way. So that's that peacekeeper energy as well, letting go of the need to be right. You don't have to prove yourself. If you feel it's right for you and your path, then that's just what it is. And the way, it's like some Kevin Hart shit. The way my bank account is set up is, so you just say the way the stars are aligned is, I can't fucks with it. This is designed just for you. Whatever it is you're passionate about. What's coming in? I'm seeing the celebrations of a painful ending. I'm also seeing someone making peace with that as well. Or not. Maybe you are and the other person isn't. Whatever it is, trust in your intuition. I'm just going to get 3 cards out and close it off. I feel like I've been like telling a whole fucking story, I got to make proper use of my time. I am going to be opening up a website, starting off extended readings, just so I can bring in more financial stability. I've always been about just helping the people, and I'm like, I don't need anything in return. And Spirit's like, bitch, yes the fuck you do. I'm like, you're right, Spirit, you're right. We got bills to pay and shit, So I'm open to receiving the abundance that I deserve for the works that I put in. I'm open to receiving a sacred space to work from. Oh, my card. The foundation. Foundation is... I just heard something very brand new, something that's going to come at you sideways. But it's an unanticipated change that's going to bring about a stable foundation. I see the divines working on building this for you. I'm even seeing them build up your confidence. And I know I said that vibe of build it and they'll come. And I was thinking about like a fucking place. But I'm seeing this as you. You, your business, whatever it is, build it and they'll come. And they're providing this stable ground for you to stand upon. So you can build yourself up, build back up your confidence even. Building up your confidence so you can open your heart space up again. But I feel like this change is going to be so big that someone's kind of questioning it. I'm also seeing this vibes of, let me tap in with the one more card, Spirit, before I say some shit. Wow. We have 2 7 of Wands. Blocking out competition. Standing up for yourself. So maybe that's just the shift, is you standing up for yourself. But I do see... Wow. That car was fast as hell. And mind you, our road is like, we got like fucking 5 houses on our road. I don't understand why people drive so goddamn fast in this neighborhood. But maybe the energy is going to be coming in so quick, right? Whatever you're working on. And I feel like you're going to have a masculine on your side. Masculines, you're going to have a feminine on your side. You're also stepping into this new cycle, really nurturing these new qualities. Are they turning around? They're turning around. So they came in here to drive super fast and turn all the way the fuck around. Yo, that makes me just want to run on the street. Is that too wild? I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking protective ass mama bear. I see some bullshit like that, it makes me want to get their fucking ass. Gives me that vibe. Like, who the fuck? And there's another car coming. Okay, they're driving pretty slow. Okay, you guys good? You guys good? I guess it's gonna be coming in quick. I think it's gonna be coming in so fucking quick that you're gonna feel like you have to be in defense mode. So maybe drop your guards, I'm seeing. See, now I'm getting too much into it. I gave you... How I'm gonna do personal readings if I just give you the whole tea? But I trust. Oh, there's a fern. This is like ancient knowledge. So there's judgment coming and the world, the completion of a cycle. Opening yourself up to new possibilities. But I wanted to read, what is this called? 7 of Wands. Because twice can indicate a period of struggle after initial satisfaction. You may have thought you secured something, but now you see others want what you have. Do not compromise. You must hold your ground. Take a stand to defend your position, as you indeed have the strength and determination to do so. So others want what you have, whatever that is. If it's a fucking job, a person, your energy, your confidence even. I feel like there's a masculine that's going to be around you, or masculines you around a feminine, and you're really just going to be protecting each other, protecting your baby, this new project. Ooh, that's giving me... Yo, I was just watching this tarot video, and they were like, there was a feminine around. I'm sorry to like shift it, but that's what I'm being called to. So there's a feminine around that's pregnant. And... Oh, should I talk about it? There's a feminine around that's pregnant from another man. And now that this masculine, look at that, they're both using that green. Yeah, now that this masculine has his heart open, right? Heart open and ready for whatever it is, ready to be open, have a relationship, start this new career, leave a career. So there's somebody that could be coming back from the past claiming they're pregnant. Or someone trying to come and sleep with the masculine, knowing damn well they're already fucking pregnant, to try and put this baby on them so they don't move on with this other person. But I feel like, wow, yeah, they're trying to like drain his bank account. But I feel like with this Ace of Wands here, and with all these cards here, it's like a seesaw, you know? And this bitch will get knocked right the fuck up. So take it either way, okay? It could be a job, baby. I just felt called to say that for whoever else is watching. Maybe it resonates with you. And for others, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please. Like, I love you so much. I don't know. Let's close this off. I love you all. I think I'm going to be doing, I don't know, some sort of zodiac. Check out the description box if you want to book a personal. I'm going to leave the tip jar information in the comments, but there's also other ways to leave a tip that's in the description box. Aloha.